Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the top 5 best cold brew coffee makers that are available on the market for their true quality. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. Starting at number 5, we have the OXO Good Grips 32-ounce cold brew coffee maker. The Wired Gear team has liked OXO's full-sized cold brew maker for years, 8/10, and our Wired recommends. It's a cold brew connoisseur's dream rig that's meant to sit proudly on your kitchen counter. OXO's full-sized offers similar upsides to the compact model, including the Rainmaker pouring device and paper/mesh filter options. The difference is the larger model can produce 24 to 28 ounces of full-flavored cold brew. The trade-off for the added capacity is that the stand will require significantly more dedicated shelf space, both in height and breadth. And for me at least, counter space is always at a premium. After letting your coffee sit on the counter or in the fridge for 12 to 24 hours, flip a switch and your brew cleanly drains into the decanter. It also comes with a measuring lid. Perhaps most important, the coffee it makes tastes just as fantastic as the compact. Moving on. At number 4, we have the Hario Mizudashi Cold Brew Coffee Pot. The simplicity of the Mizudashi's design makes it an absolute joy to use. It's an elegant, understated device that works just as well for coffee as it does for tea. The reusable filter provides less filtration than a paper filter, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The presence of microscopic coffee particles in a cup of cold brew will leave some sediment in the bottom of the cup, but they also provide a little more body to the brew itself. A silken mouthfeel that, in my opinion, helps the cold brew stand up to the addition of milk a bit better without getting watery. The thing I love the most about the Mizudashi is its size. The 600 milliliter version is perfect for the amount of cold brew I usually want to have on hand, and the shape and build quality of the Mizudashi just makes me want to make cold brew. And that's an important quality. Hario is a Japanese company with a long record of making quality glassware, and it shows in the craftsmanship of this simple carafe. Japan has a long history with cold brew, by some accounts going as far back as the 1600s. The Mizudashi is named after the cold steeping method used for tea that was reportedly the inspiration for early Japanese coffee drinkers to first try cold steeping coffee grounds. It's an acknowledgement of the history of this preparation method, and it speaks to the care and thought that went into the design of this cold brew maker. At number 3, we have the Cold Brewer Drip Coffee Maker. The Brewer is the device that truly opened our reviewers' eyes to the magic of iced, slow drip brewing, a process that can evince lighter and brighter flavors that better showcase single origin beans than the gentler, more muted results of cold brew. And though it's called slow drip, the process is quite a bit faster than traditional cold brew. Unlike some lesser slow drip makers that have had mixed results for Wired testers, the Cold Brewer Drip makes delightful, concentrated, virtually grit-free slow drip coffee. Instead of asking you to pour a bunch of grounds into water and let it sit, the brewer lets water drip through the grounds using gravity. It looks a little bananas at first, but it's simple. You fill the bottom of a glass container with coarse coffee grounds. Below the grounds is a steel mesh filter. After you dampen those grounds, put a paper filter on top, snap in the silicone seal, and place the container into the glass carafe. Fill up the top section with water and ice, then twist the knob in the center to slow or speed up the drip. You want a drop per second? As needed. It's not foolproof. You must follow the directions precisely, including using ice, and if your coffee grind is too fine, water may form pathways through it like an ant colony. If what's dripping out doesn't look dark, or it's coming out quickly, adjust your tactics. It also holds only 20 ounces of water, and since it's made of glass, it's fragile. Some buyers have complained of drip valve issues, but I have not encountered any yet. At number 2, we have the AeroPress Original XL Coffee Press. You can make good cold brew in an AeroPress. All you have to do is pour some grounds in the AeroPress and top them off with cold water all the way up to the 4 on the cylinder. Give it a stir and place the plunger in the top, but don't press down. At this point, I've found I get my best results by putting the whole thing in the fridge overnight. Once it is steeped, put the fully loaded AeroPress on your cup of choice and press the plunger down about 1/3 of the way. I like my cold brew small, over ice, with 2 to 3 parts milk. I find I can get 3 to 4 cold brews out of one steeping with this method, but I treat it like espresso and only use about 1 shot glass worth at a time for a full cup. If you like yours a bit stronger, you might only get about 2 big glasses of cold brew out of this method. And finally, at number 1, we have the Toddy cold brew system. The Toddy has been around since the 1960s. It's similar to the OXO brewing system, just a little more DIY. It's basically a big bucket with grounds in it and a glass carafe to hold the coffee when it's done brewing. The brew bucket is made of plastic, and it requires paper liners and filter pads that you'll have to keep buying. Filter pads last about 10 brews or 3 months. You have to remove a rubber stopper to drain the coffee after 24 hours, which will always get your hands messy. Cleanup is time-consuming. Fortunately, it makes rich, full-bodied cold brew that tastes as robust as any other method I've tried, sometimes better. Those pads and paper filters are annoying, but they work. If you're okay with a little inconvenience, the Toddy makes a damn good cold brew concentrate. It's similar to the Filtron Brewer, but more well-constructed. There's even a giant 2.5-gallon Toddy that's used in coffee shops. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time.